Yep, recent news, recent news. Jaguar Wright, right? People know her as an artist back in the days, soul singer, whatever. She used to sing a lot back in the days compared to now. Now she just talks, but I guess she used to work with Jay Z, um, ex girlfriend, or to Common Sense. She's been in the industry, and she's not as big from her music anymore. Like, she was never really that big, but she was known. But now she's known as a media personality who talks against a lot of people in the industry, big people in the industry, exposing them, saying that they're down with the devil, they're doing a lot of dirty shit. She's been on a lot of platforms, shows, talking about a lot of celebrities, people like Jay Z, Beyonce, now Puffy, especially that Puffy has been they're trying to, you know, he's locked up, alleged on trafficking and extortion, um, racketeering, a whole bunch of charges, kidnapping. They got Puffy, P. Diddy, P. Diddy Combs for that. Jaguar Wright been talking about a lot of people for years. People is looking on her as like really crazy. People still look on her maybe as crazy, but a lot of things she has exposed through the years are mentioned through the years is coming to light. What do you think, people, about Jaguar Wright? Jaguar Wright been talking about a lot of these things regarding the industry. Um, Now she's talking a lot about this Puffy case. What's been going on with the trafficking? Now she admit that she was something like a dominatrix. Basically, she's saying she was one of those hoes. She's saying she was one of the hoes. She's seen what was going on in the industry, so she's admitting she was one of those women who was taking money for sex. Let's be straight up. She's just saying a dominatrix to make it sound kind of interesting. But she admit that. So she's basically saying she saw that world. She was hoeing in that world. What do you think, people? That's what she was saying. She was hoeing in that world, being a dominatrix. But now she's talking and trying to expose people. Well, she has exposed people. People like us, they call the conspiracy theorists. And they think they make you out to be crazy. But she was talking about Jay Z, a lot of big people like Puffy years ago. A lot of people were talking about Puffy. People warned you about Puffy, but it still went over a lot of people's heads. Now, people accuse him of being bisexual a long time ago. They're accusing him of being bisexual a long time ago. People didn't listen. Now, things are coming around that they're accusing him of like doing all types of things, trafficking, extortion, baby oil, making fun of him like with this baby oil stuff, right? It's kind of crazy though. You gotta really look into it now. This man been around from 1991 or so, groomed, right, into the industry. That's how she's talking. Jaguar Wright. She's saying everything anybody with who was like knows the whole story was talking about Puffy, right? Puffy's been doing a lot of things for years. I've been talking about it. I have something coming up. But you know what? I can't put it in this stream, but probably tomorrow about, Puffy's story. But we're talking about Jaguar Wright. She's been exposing a lot of stuff. She went on Piers Morgan, a famous, television uh, host. He has his own show. She was spilling the tea, talking about the industry, talking about Puffy, talking about Jay Z, how Jay Z and his wife are very evil and stuff like that more than Puffy. Like, what is her agenda? Now, people are going to say she wants to she wants to ruin our relationship. What's really her agenda? Is she really for the good? Or is this just something just to benefit off of? Like, does she really want to see this so-called satanic side of the industry go away? Is she fighting for the good? You have to really look on it. Is she just like scorn because maybe she's not really doing what she wants to do, successful in the industry as an artist? But this is what's going on right now. I'm going to be talking about the story of Tupac, the real meat of the story, right? I could have probably changed the stream title, but I put Jaguar Wright, the woman within. Jaguar Wright was with Common Sense. Remember that. Common Sense was her man. I think, I'm not sure, but I swear they had a kid, a child together. But anyways, Jaguar Wright is claiming, or she mentioned that she was a dominatrix, basically a sex worker. That's why she has the knowledge of what's happening, what happened with Puffy, like that whole situation, that world. Jaguar Wright is very controversial. So people like her now is looking more credible. Even me. Because we've been talking about Puff Daddy and the industry for a good while. And people, like, some people listen, but then some people think, yo, conspiracy. We've been talking about how you could go back in some episodes on all the audios. Been talking about this. I had an episode before this a couple months ago about Puff Daddy and 50 Cent. I had an episode talking about Puff Daddy, 50 Cent, their relationship. So long ago, I don't even remember the whole thing like I covered. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Bless up to everybody tapping in, live and direct, talking about Jaguar Wright. She went on a show the other day and she got cussed out. She got cussed out, right, by the Star Report. That man don't joke, man. I have to respect that brother, man. He, she came on there like a fan. That's to show you that man has some pull because she listened to that man to be going on his show, but she got cussed out. I don't know what she was trying, but I guess they were talking about the situation when she went on the Piers Morgan or whatever that guy's show, right? They were trying to talk about the situation, but she disrespected the brother, and he had to disrespect her. He disrespected her, man. He ripped her up, ripped up Jaguar Wright. He didn't joke. That brother, you can't just go on that show. And you gotta pay to go on, like, to get respect. Yeah, you gotta bring a donation for him, right? So Jaguar Wright, man, listen closely. Watch a lot of the episodes what she been on, because she talks about a lot of stuff what's gonna be gonna be unlocked or whatever. There's still a list. They're talking about some type of list, they're gonna release. So I want to see this lawyer, Tony Busby. What's the list? Who? He says you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. But these are people that Jaguar Wright we're talking about. She's been talking about a lot of these celebrities at these parties. Diddy been having parties forever, but he has these extra parties, these private parties, right? That's what it is. Diddy, and not surprised as he got bigger, right? Especially after Biggie died and Tupac died around that era. See, I'm gonna have an episode tomorrow, very controversial, talking about the Tupac and the Biggie and Puff Daddy situation. Tune in. That'll be around like 2 o'clock, right? But after Biggie died, Puffy got bigger, right? Money, got bigger. More money, more problems. Remember that? More money, more problems. Puffy, that's a saying he had, right? Now, Jaguar Wright, when did she come up? You have to look. When did she come up in the scene? Jay-Z, 96, comes out, I think it was what? 96, he came out with Reasonable Doubt. And after that, it was In My Lifetime. So I'm guessing it was around In My Lifetime and on when Jaguar Wright knew Jay-Z. So is it more to it? Like, did Jaguar Wright, was she a victim of Jay-Z? Because, yo, she really hates Jay-Z. In 1998, Beyonce was big with Destiny's Child, right? Did you know that 50 Cent was on, I mean, Beyonce was on one of 50 Cent's first album, Power of a Dollar. Beyonce was on that. Now, Jay-Z is the next target. Jay-Z is the next target. It's crazy. Well, like, why? But Jaguar Wright claims, right, he's dirty, saying that he was with Rihanna when she was 16. You see stuff, I don't know, if it's made up on the internet, that the story of Jay-Z when he signed Rihanna, she was in the studio, right, overnight. He wouldn't make her leave until she signed. He wouldn't make her leave until she signed. A 16-year-old locked up with, a 30-something-year-old or so. A 16-year-old. And before that, there's a story with Foxy Brown when she was 16. And they're saying Jay-Z was with her. Right? These are stories I know of. I don't know if Jaguar Wright put that out, but maybe that's the reason why. Yeah, she put that out with Rihanna. She talked about the whole Rihanna stuff. And there's the Foxy story before that. She's talking about the Rihanna. I know about this Foxy Brown story with Jay-Z before that. You get what I'm saying? And then there's the rumor that Jay-Z gave people a sexual disease or something. There's that rumor. I don't know exactly what disease, but that's been talked about. Jaguar Wright says that, right? So what's really going on? Is this like a cult? What you would call it, like a industry cult? If you want to be successful, you all have to do certain types of things. Recently, another character, see, like I said, I'm going to continue a lot of this on tomorrow's episode, Suge Knight. Suge Knight been talking a lot of stuff too, like Jaguar Wright. People think he's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Locked up. Suge Knight. People think he's crazy. No, everybody thought Suge Knight was the bad guy for a long time. Yeah, he's rough, right? But that's up. Jay-Z, PD, learned from Clive Davis. Yep, you're right. Lucian Grain, you're right. Bless up. Who's that again? I gotta see your name again. I'll bless you up again. But yeah, you're right. Let me see that. Let's see the message. Trying to see the message. But yeah, you're right. Lucian Grain. And they're saying that he just took over, I think, a whole division right now from his pops or something. You're right. A lot of things are in motion, man. It's not even like I look at. That's why tomorrow I'm gonna give you guys a treat, man, because I studied this shit from a long time, way before all this P Diddy trafficking stuff. The real meat of the story. It's like I'm gonna give you the preview, right? Jaguar Wright don't even, maybe she knows this, but she ain't saying this. Now people are jumping on the bandwagon. I'm gonna give you this shit. The real meat of the story is Tupac and Biggie death. P. Diddy is the main man for that shit. You get what I'm saying? He was doing this whole gangster business from the beginning of his career. His trafficking shit is just the extra shit. You get what I mean? It's just extra shit. He does everything, even the M word. I don't know if I could say it on here, but he does the M word. That's what he's been doing, man. Gangster. Now, meanwhile, we've been looking at Suge Knight. Yes, he had some muscle as the bad guy back in the days. The whole time, the good guy. He was. It's like a movie. The whole time he's been laughing, and we're looking at P Diddy as the good boy. No, he wasn't really the good boy, man. Doing a lot of stuff. Even Tupac. Now you go listen to the music. Really go listen back, and especially Tupac's last album when he talks about Puffy. Now you like people were listening to it who like Tupac, but now you're gonna take it more serious. What Tupac was saying in some of his music, like the one where he's saying "hit him up," right? 5 shots couldn't drop me. I took it and smile, right? 5 shots couldn't drop me. I took it and smile. And then now you're trying to copy Versace. He said something about Versace. Because if you notice, Tupac was wearing Versace back in the days, way before Puffy. And then Puffy, man, I'm giving you guys something. I think I'm giving away. Let me get back to Jaguar Wright. That's tomorrow, man. Jaguar Wright, man. Like I said, a lot of people, she say, in the industry are really dirty. I was giving you guys something for tomorrow, but yeah. Jaguar Wright. No, she's looking kind of crazy. They're trying to make her look crazy now, straight up. They're making her look crazy more than before. It's like reverse psychology. Only someone like me could stop it, kind of help her, right? Because even though she's big, now what I see, her going on Piers Morgan, it's a reverse psychology. How this system, like it's like you lost now. I was taking you serious. Everybody was taking you serious, right? But now, the way how you just went on to that, and then she went on to the Star Report afterwards. That man exposed her how she was very respectful on Piers Morgan's show because he's a Caucasian. But once she came on his show, right, Star Report, she did disrespect him by acting niggerish and shit like that. That's what he's claiming, right? She was acting like disrespectful. It's true. I watched that interview with her on Piers Morgan. She was acting really different. I never seen her act like that before. Funny. Never seen her really act like that. So different, right? So she's known as somebody who spills the tea, talks about a lot of situations. How she witnessed a lot of stuff. She witnessed a lot of stuff. That's what she claims, right? We shall see what next she's going to say, but she's talking. She was an artist, or she's still an artist. I heard she performed recently somewhere, and she could really sing. Jaguar Wright can sing. Check her up. Listen to her music. I'm going to check her up even more. I remember hearing her name. I heard probably a couple tracks. I didn't really, it wasn't like a big hit. But she was known as a singer before all of this exposing shit. I remember hearing Jaguar Wright in her time when she was coming up. She is a soul singer. But now she's a social media influencer or whatever you want to call it, personality, right? Bless up, people. Share the page. Subscribe if you can. But she's very interesting, colorful, entertaining. I can't lie. But recently, because I've been watching clips of hers for a year, for whenever she got popular. But recently, no, I can't really believe. It seems like she's kind of stretching some shit. Doesn't seem authentic like before, right? But the powers that be can make that seem, can make it seem like that. Powers that be can make it seem like that. I don't know. I don't know. But this lady, she's exposed a lot. Can't lie. She's been talking a lot. And there's a lot of people who's been saying the same thing. She got her start with Jay-Z as a backup singer 2001. That's interesting. Bless up for that. 2001. How long, okay, how long has she been a backup singer? This will show you some of her history with Jay-Z. So Jay-Z by that time was established because he came out in 1996, right? About what? Yeah, 96. Reasonable Doubt, I think. Yeah, 96. By time 2001, he was established. She a backup singer. Yeah. So she claims she saw all this stuff. That's what she's gonna use now. She's gonna use that. 2001. So I'm guessing maybe she was around maybe for 3 years, maybe four, until 2005. Because I didn't hear nothing from Jaguar Wright really after. She didn't really have no impact as an artist. Not saying she ain't good, but she didn't have no impact as an artist, right? But now, the last couple of years, maybe I'd say 2 years, but I see on social media, she's very big. She made a platform off of just going on other platforms, hustling. Yeah, man, she hustled. She's a great hustler, a great talker, but people want to talk to her. Let me tell you something. She's done her homework going on the internet. Don't make nobody fool you. A long time ago, even I analyzed the whole game. I knew Jay-Z was into something, right? Because I'm an artist too, an MC. I had a track called Blood Sacrifice. This was way before I knew about any, like even Jaguar Wright never exists on the internet. And I put Puffy in there, right? Because this is the time when Freemasonry was getting exposed more, when they had a lot of groups on the internet. I'm getting deep now, down to earth. Like they had the Black Panthers, the Black Israelites. They had all these different groups. What had their, what you want to call it, propaganda, and the Moors. And they were talking like how we have podcasts right now, but that got shut down. They were talking about stuff like this, including me, myself. I'm one of them. The conspiracy theorist, that they want to call it, on YouTube from a long time ago. So I had a song called Blood Sacrifice. No special video. It's just a still. That shit went for not a lot of numbers for that time, right? This was over 14, 15 years ago, right? And I put Jay's, it goes a little bit like this, because I already see how the energy in the universe works, and you've seen how people are talking about it right now. I said Blood Sacrifice, Jay-Z and Jeezy, Kanye and Weezy will never be free. Blood Sacrifice, Puff J and M, they all got them. They all got them. Blood Sacrifice, Jay-Z and Jeezy, Kanye and Weezy will never be free. Blood Sacrifice. See, that went what you call viral. That's over 15 years ago, or 13, yeah, 15 years ago. And look right now, Puff, Jay-Z, they're talking about, well, certain people are talking about, like Jaguar Wright and, you know, the so-called crazy conspiracy theorists. You're seeing it. There's a lot of people talking about it in their way. Been knowing this a long time ago. From the 90s, the hip hop police. You used to hear about the hip hop police. Prodigy talked about it. Even before that interview he had, before he died. The hip hop police been around a long time. The hip hop police is the government. The hip hop police was to keep things in line so people could go to prison too, right? Especially in America, to build up the prison uh, population with the influence of media, which is music, hip hop. This is stuff similar. Maybe Jaguar Wright will talk about, like what she says, right? What she's been talking. She was a rebellion against Jay Z, the system what she was in. Something made her unhappy, and they probably stopped paying her, stopped making money from music. Probably cut her out. I don't know what she done. Maybe she didn't go all with it, and she stopped making money from music. Cause yo, I didn't. I think she only has like 2 projects, 2 albums, maybe 3, but I think it's only 2 albums she has. And if it's only 2 albums, it's been a long time since she had anything new. So what she's doing, she's making money off of people, whoever want her on their platform. I'm guessing, right? But she went on this brother's platform that she was gonna do what she wanted to do. She went viral. He went viral, and he cussed her out, boy. The Star Report cussed her out. Bless up, people. Please subscribe. Live and direct. Down to Earth Network. We're in the studio. EQ Sounds. Right? Charge this up. What are you saying, people? Jaguar Wright. You listen to her music? Do you know her music? Bless up. The streaming. Live and direct. Streaming. Talking about this character, Jaguar Wright. She exposes a lot of people. What do you think of her? Right now, she's in the spotlight. She talked about Puff. She talked about other people. Puff's friend, what's his name? Stevie J. Stevie J. His name is brought up. I don't know, like Jaguar Wright, respect to her, she brings a lot of stuff up. But I know as much as Jaguar, if like she's been in the industry, but what I analyze of what I do, right? So what she says doesn't surprise me, right? Of course, when you get into the industry and you really get to a certain level, you're gonna see a lot of stuff. This has been going on a long time ago. It's just social media made this thing televised for all of us to see. This has been going on a long time ago, right? A lot of these things been going on from rock and roll days. These freak offs. They make it like these freak offs are something special. It's just that P. Diddy is around still. These freak offs been going on in the 60s, 70s, whatever, right? That's why someone like Bill Cosby got incarcerated. Because if you even analyze his case, it's similar. He gave these females, that's what they accuse him of, some type of sleeping type of pills. And then he done what he done to them. That's what they're trying to say. The same thing P. Diddy did. Jaguar Wright is 89%. Big up yourself. Yeah. Bless up. Much respect, man. Tomorrow I have a special series where I analyze the Puff Daddy and the Biggie, the whole thing connected to and Tupac. That's a special episode because the main thing is not no trafficking. They want to get Puff on the M, could I say it? Murder of Tupac and Biggie. Let me say it one more time. They want to get Puffy on the M for Tupac and Biggie. That's the real thing. Not no the trafficking, yes, but it's the M. He's behind that. I believe he's behind that so much. That's why the family is coming forward and they're hiring a special investigator. Man, I'm just giving you guys this already, man. I'm giving you guys this already. But tomorrow I'm gonna give you, well, it is tomorrow, just later on. But yeah, Jaguar Wright, very controversial figure, man. And respect to her for spilling the tea. But recently, she admit that she was a dominatrix and she saw a lot of stuff, which when I analyzed it, she's basically saying she was a sex worker, or we would call a prostitute. Let's be straight up. And she was working in the industry and she saw a lot of this stuff going on. That's how she got in the industry, basically by doing dominatrix, sleeping with people. Let's be straight. She was sleeping with a lot of people. She was one of those industry girls, quote unquote, back in the day, and she saw a lot of stuff. She saw a lot of stuff. And now she's angry. Spilling the tea. Jay-Z, the one, that's the next one. Not just P. Diddy. That's up to everybody what came through. The live, still live. But yeah, Jaguar Wright. She's gone viral. She always goes viral, but now she's very viral. Very viral, getting cussed out and talking about the whole situation. Saying that Jay-Z is worse than Puff Daddy and Beyonce. That's big. She's talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z. Like, now, Jay-Z should have a defamation of character. A cease and what? Desist? Like Drake put out? You'd think. This is the test. A lot of people are getting tests. It's like the judgment. Now, if Jay-Z and them don't respond, right? My bro was saying they should not respond. But if she's putting out something like that and the energy is very strong, that people will be influenced to kind of believe. Aren't Jay-Z and Beyonce scared of the brand really looking very bad? Even like the rumor of them being involved in anything like this, shouldn't they put out like a message or no? Because someone like Jaguar Wright is looking right now. So if Puff Daddy or Sean Combs could be incarcerated, it's possible for anybody. Right? Bless up, bless up. Live and direct. It's the Down to Earth podcast. Jaguar Wright. Talked about a couple things, even the Puff Daddy stuff I was covering, but I'm going to really give you the Puff Daddy and Biggie, Tupac episode tomorrow. Oh, well, today, but later on. Because, right now it's about around 1 in the morning. We up. But yeah, that's my spill on Jaguar Wright. Bless up to everybody that came through. Bless up to all of you. Your host, Sean Myrie, Down to Earth.